Count Binface, a pleasure to have you on the programme. You're a self-styled intergalactic warrior. What got you into earthly politics?
Well, that's an excellent question. I was actually just on my holidays. I was passing your solar system back in, I think it was 2017 it must have been, your time. And I intercepted all these distress signals saying that the United Kingdom was in dire need of some effective opposition. If you remember, that was that time when Theresa May, remember her? No? Well, she was Prime Minister and she called this general election when she didn't have to, and everything went kaputski, and I thought I'd come along for the ride, took her on in Maidenhead, and the rest is galactic history. Since then, my new hobby, as well as watching the Lovejoy box set, is to take part in democratic elections on Earth, and I love it.
And why do you stand against Prime Ministers?
Well, you know, the cliche is take me to your leader, is it not? The problem is you guys keep changing leaders so often, I can barely keep up. But that's why, you know, I took on Rishi Sunak, or Rishi Now Axed, as I call him. I took on May, I took on Johnson. I didn't even have a chance to take on Liz Truss. She was gone in the blink of a visor. But now I'm here and I'm ready for more.
You won nearly 25,000 votes when you ran in the London mayor election this year. Were you pleased with that?
Well, I mean, how could you not be?
No offence, but why on earth would anyone vote for you?
Why not? No offence to you. Have you seen the alternatives on offer? I came down to your planet expecting to be the novelty exotic option, but weirdly, it turns out that's not the case. And many of my policies actually are more sensible than the ones being offered by the so-called mainstream offerings.
Well, you talk about your policies and you have got some really interesting ones. You pledged to build at least one affordable house. Claudia Winkleman's Fringe should be Grade 1 listed. And shops that play Christmas music before December should be closed down and turned into public libraries. Now, that would probably get my vote. But, you know, where'd you get your ideas from?
Well, you know, I simply look at the situation in your nation and I come up with sensible, sometimes drastic, but always pragmatic solutions for the order of the day. So you have water companies that are destroying your waterways, and I'm the only one offering to make the water bosses take a dip in British rivers to see how they like it. That would solve that one. As you say, I'm the only one offering to build at least one affordable house. No one can beat that offering. You combine that with my pledge to price cap croissants at £1.10, which several supermarkets have now been shamed into agreeing with, and of course the reintroduction of CFAX and linking ministers' pay to nurses for the next 100 years. Put it all together, that and the nationalisation of Adele, you can't beat it.
It's the 10th anniversary of the independence referendum this month in Scotland. What are your views on independence? I know you're in favour of Bindependence. What about independence?
Now, has it really been 10 years? I mean, it's spoken about so long it could be 100,000, wouldn't you say? But, yeah, I mean, you say independence is quite important to me. I'm an independent space warrior and looking after the Sigma Quadrant with a lot of benevolent rule, and it's all going well. We have had separatism. Sigma 10 decided to break away from the Sigma solar system, and they won that vote by 51.8%. And so we had to untether them from the solar system. They left us and got their sovereignty back. But they're also a freezing, inhospitable nightmare. So, you know, it's a question of what do you want from independence, and have you thought it through before you vote for it?
You're in Edinburgh next month as part of your UK tour. What can people expect when they come along to one of your shows?
Well, an excellent question. I'm on my moral victory lap, as it were. And my show, it's a mixture of party conference, because as you can see, I'm in party conference season. And so I thought I'd traverse the UK at the optimum time. I'm celebrating all my wonderful votes that I've secured from humans, which is magnificent. And of course, I need to plan my policies for the next electoral cycle. So as well as tons of sci-fi satire, which you won't get anywhere else, people can come along and help me craft new policies to bring even more power to the Binface sphere in the next few years. Lovely.
Count Binface, thank you so much for coming on the programme tonight.
It is my honour to be with you, and to the people of Scotland, make your votes count.